Well, Lucy and I just got done walking this beautiful country property, and it reminded me of a call that I received today from a prospective buyer. And actually, I've received a lot of calls like this lately, and this is how it went. He says, Neil, hi, I'm looking for a property in the country, and I've got $450,000 to spend, and I can't find a single agent that will help me. What's going on? Well, I'm here to tell you, I get a lot of calls like that, actually. Folks that are looking to buy property, they're playing the odds, they're calling a lot of agents, and no one seems to take the time with them. Well, today I'm going to talk about how to get to the center of influence and how to get the inside scoop on properties before they ever come to the market. The center of influence and how to use it. That's today's topic on the American Landman. So here are a number of ways to find that perfect property for you. Number one, choose the right agent. You know, in real estate, there's actually three types of agents. There's a residential agent, there's a commercial agent, and then there's a land specialist agent. If you're looking for a home or a commercial building, you should use one of those. But if you're looking for land, find a land specialist. I'm out on these properties as I am today. I'm pre-walking them. I get calls. I have properties I haven't even been to yet that are in the hopper that I've yet to go tour. If you're looking for land, you might want to get a hold of me and stay in touch with me. And I'll have these properties and I can bring you to them, or at least I could tell you about them. And when they do come on the market, I could call you first. So find the right agent and stick with them. So buyer agency agreements, what's that? Well, in a real general sense, it's a contract where you, the buyer, hire me, the agent, to find a property for you. I know personally in my own business, I only have a couple buyer agency agreements because I just can't work with that many people at the same time and list all the properties that I do. But buyer agency agreement says you've committed to me and now I've committed to you. I'm going to go out, I'm going to find those properties, I'm going to walk them like I'm doing here, and if I bring you a property, I know that I'm going to get paid for it. Otherwise, if I don't have this agreement with you at the 11th hour, and I've had this happen, you could go on to the next buyer, your cousin Vinny, he could put in the offer, and I'm out of the deal. Time is money with your agent, so consider buyer agency agreements. Next is social media. Use social media to your advantage. Now, I personally have this channel, YouTube. I also have Instagram and Facebook, and let's talk about all three. YouTube's a great tool. It shows the properties well. I get a little bit more time with you, but the information that I'm showing, since it's this property that may come up for sale, could be sold by the time you see it. These videos are filmed, edited, and posted, and they might be 2 to 3 weeks old by the time you see it. Another tool that may be a little bit better is Facebook. Oftentimes, if I'm on properties and I've got a good cell signal, I might actually do Facebook Live. I take my phone, I photograph myself, video, and I put it up, and it's real and it's live. And if you're subscribed to me, you're gonna hit the little ding, and you're gonna know that I just posted. So follow your agent or myself on Facebook and wait for that bell to ring. Another way tool to use on social media is Instagram. Now, I'll be out on a property and I'll do short take videos and I'll show the property and it'll immediately get posted to Instagram. Instagram's a great tool because it is instantaneous. I post it, I video it, I post it, it comes to you. In combination, all these tools can really give you great insight to how to purchase and what properties are currently on the market way before they get to the MLS. And that's our last point of contact. Now let's talk about the MLS, the multiple listing service. That's a database that everyone that is in real estate lives and dies by. And while it's a great source of information for residential property, it's definitely geared that way. In my opinion, it may not be the best source of information if you're looking for land. When I put a property on the MLS, I'm limited to about 30 photographs. I can't put video there. And it's just, the information I enter is just geared more towards selling a home. Much better sites to consider might be Whitetail Properties Real Estate or the land.com naming Land Watch as an example. These property sites are geared towards land and rural properties. It's just much better suited. So choosing the right database, the right source of information can really help you get a leg up on the competition. And lastly, and perhaps the simplest way to get the inside scoop on a property, is to get to know your agent and just simply call them. You know, I tell this to people all the time. If you'll call me frequently, weekly, daily, as I'm looking at these properties, I might come across the property that you've been looking for. And if I know you're qualified and I know you're ready to buy, you're going to be the first person I bring out here. As a land specialist, you get so many phone calls, you just don't have the ability to categorize them all. And frankly, I'm out in the woods on these properties. I'm not sitting at a desk. So a phone call is the best way to get the inside scoop and the first shot at these properties. I hope you found this interesting, and you'll like, share, and comment below. And if you want to talk about land, just give me a call. I'd love to talk about it. I talk to people all day long. The center of influence, that's the way to find a property, and I'd like to help you get your own piece of American land. As always, I'm Neil Hauger, and I'm a land specialist for Whitetail Properties Real Estate, and you've been watching The American Landman.